we've looked through various examples of adjustments that you can do using Syft's forecast or budgeting tool. But sometimes the adjustments you require for your business are even more complex than those that we have looked at already. And for that, we encourage you to consider using our advanced adjustments, but where they just aren't sufficient, we suggest that you look at our Excel connector. So we have a whole course on our Excel connector if you're interested, but for the purpose of this course, I just want to show you what's available within the Excel connector when it comes to forecasting. So once you've added Syft Excel Connector to your Excel and you've logged in, you'll see this heading called Syft, and you'll be able to go sign into any of the entities that you have on Syft. You'll then be able to add information from various different parts of Syft, including your forecast. So if you click on that, you'll see it'll pull through the information from your forecast, and you can go and add various different aspects of your forecast to different tabs or to the same tab. We can then go and change the entity we want to look at. We could also change the period over which we want to view it, so on a monthly or quarterly basis. And in this way, we're able to pull through our forecast to Excel. Once in Excel, we can go make additional adjustments. So we could pull through all the information in this tab to a new tab. We could say go equals this, and then get Syft to pull through all that information to this new tab. You'll see it pulls it through. We could do that for the whole thing. And then we could go make adjustments to these individual lines. And what's nice about using Syft Excel Connector to do this, as opposed to just downloading your forecast to Excel, is if you make adjustments on Syft, or if something changes in your profit and loss or balance sheet or your underlying accounting data, all you need to do is to go click on refresh cells and the information will repull from Syft. So if, for example, you need to build out a super complex forecast on Excel, it's still better to use Syft Excel Connector because it will pull through the updated historical information to your forecast. And then you can go make additional adjustments. And if anything changes in your underlying accounting software that would impact this, it will be updated. Another example is when you selected rolling forecast on, it would pull through the actuals here because you've got this direct link with Syft. So that's just an example of how you can use Syft Excel Connector to make more advanced adjustments. If you're interested in finding out more about our Excel Connector, please go take our Excel Connector course. And obviously, we could go and adjust any of these things using Syft's formulas. So for example, if we wanted to go adjust wages in a more complex manner, we could come here and go and find wages. Let's just make it bold so it's easier to see. And then we could go and adjust this and say, actually, we don't want it to be this value. We're going to want to take sheet 5 times 10%. And now we can increase that. And then we can pull that across to all of them. Now, obviously, this is a simple adjustment that could have been done on Syft, but where you have more complex aspects, you can now just use Syft's formula tools to go and adjust any of the values that you have pulling through from Syft.